Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm just going to do like a little get ready with me for Elton John concert, right? I need a little backstory on this Elton John concert. This has been 4 years in the making. 2 years of those was our own stupidity, I'm not going to lie. And the other 2 years have just been because of COVID. So we booked this in 2018, right? It was like November, and me and my dad, who I'm not going to lie, both idiots, we saw it come up on our phone that Elton John was at the O2 in December, and we were like, oh my god, like we didn't really think about it. We just booked it because we couldn't believe there were still tickets left, because we were under the impression it was for like 2-3 weeks time. So we were like, right, just book the tickets. We then got the confirmation email saying, oh, like congratulations, you're going to see Elton John. I think it was like the 9th of December, and then it was like in 2020, and we were like, what? That's 2 years time. And anyway, obviously then 2020, as everyone knows, was not a good year, and it got pushed back to 21, then to 22, and then now to 23. So yeah, that's 5 years nearly in the making actually. So yeah, it's been a long time coming, so I'm very excited. So yeah, I also put a question box up on Instagram. Got a few questions to go through as well, and I thought, yeah, we could just have a little chat. You get ready with me. I don't really know what I'm wearing yet, I'm not gonna lie. It's so stressful. It's like the most stressful part of going out, and I just don't go out the house enough to like have like outfits. But yeah, I thought we'd go through some of them questions. So yeah, if you do enjoy this video, please do leave a like and subscribe, because I'm so close to my goal now, and yeah, I just feel so motivated to hit that goal. So yeah, please do like, comment and subscribe. Also, as you can see, my skin at the moment is not great, so I've been loving this product. It's Revolution Super Base Colour Correcting Skin Base. It's basically a dupe of the Dr. Jar colour correcting thing. It's green, which I know looks a little scary, but you blend it in. Watch this magic. Ready? And it just blends in and just gets rid of so much redness. I have to do this as a base now before my foundation, because otherwise my spots just come through, and you know what, that's not what we're about. It's not what we want. So yeah, this is my holy grail product at the moment. Look at that difference. Like, it's actually insane. I feel like you could literally wear this just as a foundation if you had good skin, but fortunately for me, we don't. So the first question I got was, who is your favorite YouTuber? I feel like that's such a difficult question to answer, because I watch so many different people, and it kind of like depends what mood I'm in, if that makes sense. I would say the people that I'm watching the most at the moment are, is it Elle and Tom? Tom and Elle, they do Florida, well, they do more than that, but they do Florida Disney vlogs. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I posted the other day that we bit the bullet and booked another trip. So that is what I've been watching mainly at the moment. But to be honest, I like most kind of lifestyle vlog people. Who else? I don't really like anyone like massive. I don't know. I do watch some bigger people, but I would say mainly it's like smaller people that I like, and mainly Disney vloggers. Look at the glow that gives. That's Elf's Halo Glow. It's the dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. It is so good. Just going to put some concealer on my many spots now. I end up kind of putting concealer on basically most of my face, because I just put it on all of my spots. The next question was, what made you start YouTube? This is quite, I feel like this is quite a deep question for me, because, which sounds a bit dramatic. And I know a lot of people say this, like, oh, start it for fun. But I genuinely started it for fun. I've been wanting to start YouTube for a really long time. I literally remember in lockdown, I even filmed a video. And I was adamant that I was gonna start YouTube. Like, I genuinely like sat down and filmed the video, but I just couldn't get through it. I think I filmed like half of it. I think it was like a home bargain tour or something, and I got like halfway through and I just couldn't do it. I don't know why. Like, I just, if anything, it was a perfect time to start YouTube in lockdown. I know a lot of people that started in lockdown because everyone was at home. Like, you weren't going to run into anyone if you were embarrassed about it. So I don't know why I didn't. I just couldn't do it. And then it wasn't until I was going through a really tough time physically with my endometriosis when I got diagnosed. I had like a good year. I think it was 2021 and the end of 2020, where I was just completely debilitated. Like, I could not really leave the house. I was in so much pain all the time, like physically and yeah, it was just a massive lifestyle change, and I realised that I needed to stay at home a lot more often, which at the time I didn't really enjoy doing. Like, I'd always sort of want to be out on the weekends and stuff like that, but I realised that, as sad as it sounds, like, this is my life now. I need to spend a lot of time at home. I don't have the same energy as someone else my age, and I can't keep going out and doing stuff because then I'll suffer with the consequences. So I wanted to basically learn to enjoy being at home. So I just was like, what else can keep me occupied whilst I'm at home? And I started TikTok first, and I just found it so fun, like posting these videos and like seeing if they grow. Like, I just found it really, really fun, and it just kept me busy. And that is my honest answer, is I started it to keep busy. I said this the other day, I genuinely don't think I've been bored since I started social media. I just don't have a minute spare. Like, every single minute spare that I'm not working or spending time with family or friends, I'm doing this. So it's like, it just keeps me busy, and that's what I needed at that time in my life. I really just needed something to like strive for, something to like look forward to and work on. So yeah, does anyone else feel like when they're doing their foundation, they just feel like they can feel loads of hairs on their face? Because that is what I feel like all the time. I'm just going in with the Refi cream bronzer. I've nearly used all of it, which is sad. I'm trying to think of the other questions because they're on my phone and I'm currently filming on my phone. I am getting a camera very soon. So it's my birthday next month, and I've been wanting to get a camera for a long time, and I did tell myself, no, not until you hit 1,000 subscribers. But I just thought, with my birthday on the way, I could ask people for some money towards it, and then it's like less of a dent in the bank account. It's still gonna be a very big dent, but it's less of a dent. And I just thought, with going to Disney, and me and my best friend are going to Paris, so I just thought it would be good to have like a quality camera and get some like really good quality vlogs. So please subscribe, because yeah, I'm going to be making a massive investment into this channel, and hopefully it pays off, but who knows at this rate, like, who actually knows? So another question I got was, what is your favourite item in your wardrobe right now? That is such a difficult question, because I've been buying stuff recently for like spring and summer, but it's not quite like the right weather to be wearing it yet in England. So my favourite thing in my wardrobe right now, I'm going to get it because it's right next to me, would be this, but obviously I can't wear it yet. So it's this dress from Primark. I showed it in my last haul, but it's a Zara dupe, and it's like slinky and mesh and ruched, and I'm not gonna lie, I can't stop thinking about wearing that. Like, I just can't wait to wear that. I think I'm probably going to bring it to Paris with me, and get a picture by the Eiffel Tower. How cute would that be? Is that enough bronzer? I feel like it's not. I feel like I'm going to go in with this one. This is the dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, that's got quite a bit on it. Ooh. Another person asked me what my favourite season is, which I love that question. I really like just like random questions like that. I would have to say my favourite season is definitely summer. Definitely a summer girl. I love the warm weather, longer days. I just love it. I'm just going to go in with the Rare Beauty, what shade is this? In the shade Bliss. It's the blush. Got this from Sephora when we went to America in September. And that leads me on to my next question. Someone asked, what is your favourite Disney park? Okay, I've really got to think about this because it's quite difficult. Because they're all good for like different reasons. But I think I probably have to go with Magic Kingdom, just because it's the classic. Like, it's the main one. It's where the castle is. I feel like it's the most nostalgic. But I will say, when I went in September, I found myself loving Hollywood Studios like a lot. Like, I used to remember like not really liking Hollywood Studios. I felt like there wasn't really enough there. But they've really been adding stuff to that, and I would have to say that's probably up there now with my top favourite. Like, it was so good. And I think, did I mention that we have, yeah, I said that we bit the bullet and booked a trip. I know in my last few videos I've been talking about it, like debating whether to do it or not, and I just thought, you know what, let's just do it, because I feel like we can still get away with being a bit, not reckless, but as in like a bit like kind of like selfish in a way, with what we choose to spend our money on at the moment. Whereas, I don't know, I feel like the older you get, you just got to be more sensible, haven't you? Also, like, yes, I am adding ridiculous amounts of this because I feel like it just doesn't show up very well. I feel like I need to get a darker shade for it. But yeah, I feel like obviously the older you get, you have to be more responsible with your money. And I just think it's not now or never. Obviously, like, I'm sure we'll still go in the future. But I just think now's the time. There was a few things in our life this year that we sort of changed around, and I don't know, just this year's been a bit different and weird, and a lot has happened that's made us think, right, we need to sort of just change things up a little bit, change some plans around. So we thought, let's add some positive to that, because I'm not gonna lie, some of that stuff we had to change around was a negative, but we just thought, let's add some positive to it and yeah, just do something for us. So yeah, we are going in September again, which is when we went last year, and it's the best time to go to Disney. Like, so yeah, we're going in September. We are doing it slightly different this time, a bit more on a budget. We're not going for as long. I think we're going for about 12 days, I think it is. And we're doing it on more of a budget, which sounds a bit, not depressing, but as in, like, I don't know, we just got to be a bit better this time. Last time was like a big holiday, like we've been saving up for ages. We'd never been on holiday together. We got engaged on that holiday, so it was like kind of like a big holiday. This year it won't be quite like that, but do you know what, I'd still rather go. I'm so excited. And yeah, do you know what, like people say, money returns, time does not. And that's what I keep telling myself to feel a bit better. Right, I'm actually going to add a little bit of eyeshadow. Going a bit glam for Elton John. Oh, I'm so excited to see Elton John. There's so many songs though that, like, I'll be heartbroken if he doesn't sing. But I feel like he'll do all the classics. And yeah, I just love Elton John. I've loved him since I was a little kid. My dad loves him. That's actually who I'm going with, my dad and my mum. I'm just so excited. Like, oh, it's going to be so good. I was going to vlog it. I was thinking about vlogging it, but I don't know. I kind of just want to enjoy this time with just my mum and dad and not really have to think about picking up the phone. But I will definitely film some clips and put them on my Instagram story or TikTok or whatever. Yeah, definitely go follow me over on Instagram, because I post lots of stuff. I'm actually being really, really active, and that's where I put like question box like today for, and you can interact over there, and I'm just trying to be as active as possible. Someone else asked a question, I just remembered it now. Would you ever go vegan? I feel like I don't think I could say I would ever go vegan, but I think I would go vegetarian. Like, I think I could go vegetarian because I don't really love meat. Don't really eat a lot of it. I only really eat chicken, I'm not gonna lie. And it's not like I like really love that either. So I feel like I could go vegetarian, but I'm not gonna lie, I have struggled with eating disorders in the past. I still struggle with it a bit, but definitely nowhere near as much as I did. But I feel like for me, making a big change like that to my diet would just be detrimental. Like, it would just go the other way, and set me back. And I've actually come a long way in terms of my eating disorder. Like, a long way, I think, in the last few years. I did work on it, and I feel like I am the best I've ever been in terms of, like, with food. So I feel like it would just be backtracking for me, as much as I would love to. I don't know, like, never say never. Like, maybe one day I would give it a go, but I don't know if I could say I'd ever go as far as vegan. I just feel like that is so hard. Like, honestly, hats off to anyone that does that, because I just think that must be so difficult to maintain. Another question I got was, do you ever get scared to post on YouTube? Like, do you ever feel nervous about it? And 100% yes, I do. I get so nervous every time I post a video. Less so now. When I first started YouTube, I was literally like so scared that someone that knew me would find it, and I still am a little bit now. Like, I do worry about stuff like that a lot, but I'm kind of like at the point now where I just think, what are they really gonna do? Like, what are they really gonna say? Like, yeah, they might laugh to me, but they might laugh at me with their friends. I'm not gonna see these people ever again. Do you know what I mean? So does it really matter? I feel like you can't let stuff like that hold you back from, like, yeah, obviously it plays on your mind, and it does play on my mind a lot, but I don't let that stop me from doing it, because I just think, why? Like, why would I let the opinion of someone that I don't even know affect me? I feel like you just can't. So yes, it is scary. It's always going to be scary. It's like vlogging in public. I haven't really mastered that one yet, I'm not going to lie. Because you just get so many people just look at you. And I'm just like, it's the 21st century. Like, it's not that weird, I don't think, to be vlogging yourself. But clearly people think it is. But yeah, I haven't mastered that one. When we were in Disney last year, I was vlogging in public all the time. I did not care. So I'm guessing that was because obviously I was in a different country. Like, I knew that I wouldn't run into anyone. Whereas in England, it's like I could easily see people I know. Not that that really matters anyway, but yeah, it is very daunting. But if you're thinking about doing it, I would still definitely recommend doing it. It's just fun. And like I said, it just keeps me busy, and it's something to like work on and like strive for. So yeah, just definitely do it if you're thinking about doing it. Don't let the fear stop you. What's that quote from A Cinderella Story? Don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing in the game. Honestly, that is my favourite film. I've seen that probably about 50 times, and that is actually a quote to live by. Do you know what I mean? Another question I got, which again is very broad, is what is your life goals? Now, I'm going to try and break that up a bit into like categories, like professional, personal kind of thing, because otherwise that's just very vague. Not vague, but broad. So professional, this is really difficult for me to answer because it sounds really bad, but I'm not someone that's like a massive career person. Like, not in like a lazy way. Like, I like working. I do want to work. I don't mean it in that way. I just mean that like I'm kind of happy doing like whatever. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, there is goals I want and things that I want. Like, I've written a book. I would love for that to get published, and I would love to write another book and get that published. But if it doesn't happen, I'm not like, I don't know, like I want it to happen, but I'm not really desperate like for it to happen like now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've not put timestamps on things like that. But professional, I would say, yeah, I'd love to get my book published or get a book published. And with social media, yeah, I just would love for that to continue to grow. It would be great if I could start earning a bit of money on that. Like, you'd be lying if you say that you don't want that. Like, when people say that it's just purely for fun and like, but like, yeah, obviously it is, but like obviously it's just a bonus, isn't it? If you can get paid for like a hobby, then that's just amazing. So yeah, I'd love to just keep growing the way I am on social media. And that's probably it for professional. I have a 9-to-5 office job, and yeah, it might not be the most interesting or glamorous, but for my lifestyle it just works. Like I said, I have a chronic illness. I kind of need a job that's like not the most stressful in the world, and like I work from home, and that's just what I need in my life right now, and I'm happy with that. So yeah, I don't really have like massive career goals, but personal, I feel like I do, and to me they're more important to me, like for this stuff to happen. Well, it's only really one thing, to be honest, and that would be, as cringy as it sounds, but just to have kids. Like, that is my ultimate personal goal, and yeah, just that's what I really, really want to happen. But who knows? Like, who knows if that will be in the cards? You just don't know, do you? So fingers crossed. But yeah, that's kind of like the only personal goal I can really think of, and just be happy. Like, as cringy as that sounds, but that's it really. Like, what else do you need in your personal life? I don't know, just keep spending time with friends and family. Just be happy. But honestly, like, I do feel like I am in quite a good place in that respect. Like, I'm very happy in all my relationships. I've been with my fiance now for like 4.5 years, I think, and I'm really happy in that relationship. And I have like my friends for life now. Like, everyone that I'm friends with now, I just know that they'll be in my life forever, and like I can trust them. I feel like as you get older, your circle definitely shrinks, and that upset me for a really long time. Like, losing friends, it really, really upset me. But do you know what I mean? If people want to walk out of your life, hold the door open for them, because they were not meant to be in your life. And anyone that willingly walks out, just let them go, because They didn't want to be in your life in the first place, clearly. So, oh, what lipstick should I wear? This one. So yeah, I'm really happy with like my friendships, my partner, like just everything. I feel like I'm getting to a really good place. I was really struggling like the last half of last year and the first half of this year, even to be fair. Like, to be fair, I was struggling until like last week, but I don't know. I feel like I'm coming to terms with things. Yeah. Last question I got was, what holidays have you got booked this year? So obviously I talked about Florida, which is September, and then I am going to Paris for a few days with my best friend at the end of July. And I think that is it. I think in terms of like, we usually do go on a family holiday, but we're kind of playing that one by ear this time because I don't think I've mentioned this on YouTube, but my sister is pregnant and she's due in the summer. So it depends on how that goes, whether we'll be going on a family holiday or not, like how she's coping. And yeah, it might happen, it might not. We've kind of sort of said that like we're kind of keeping a week in mind free, and then if it happens, it happens. Great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And do you know what I mean? It's okay for me because I still have other holidays booked. I'm really lucky where I've been able to book these other holidays. So yeah, that is all the questions that I got. If you do want to get involved with like more Q&As and stuff, I will definitely do more in the future. So go and follow me on Instagram. I'll try and put it on the screen now if I can figure out how to do that. If not, it'll be in the description box. And I just think it's just Holly Louise something. Don't take my word for that. I don't know what it is. I'm going to put it down below. Yeah, then go follow me on there. And I'm going to be posting Elton John tonight. Although, to be fair, I would have already posted it by the time you're seeing this video, because this will be going live Sunday, I think. But yeah, thank you so much if you wrote a question, and thank you for watching. And yeah, this is my makeup all done. I feel like it's gone all right. This is my hair. I've curled it, and let's just not talk about the outfit because I have no idea what I'm wearing. And I think, yeah, we're leaving in half an hour. And he just fell over. We're leaving in half an hour, so I've got half an hour to find an outfit now. Don't know if that's doable or not. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.